think the issue is that the impact of AI is that happening so rapidly that people don't know how to keep up with it. But I would say that when I speak to people within the biotech world, for example, where AI is being used quite extensively, or within the legal world where AI is being used and is being talked about as replacing lots of lawyers, there are still problems. This is not a system that has yet, you said, is it here now? Certainly when I talk to people, you've got a whole world in California that are going to preach that there's going to be super intelligence in 3, 4, 5 years' time. But I think in the real world, in terms of integrating AI into companies effectively, where things at the high end are working, we're still not quite there.
But if you take the law, where lots of lawyers will tell you, well, we're still going to need human lawyers, we're still going to need human judgment and a human interface for clients. So, senior lawyers are still going to exist. Where do they think senior lawyers are going to come from?
Exactly right.
If they don't need junior lawyers anymore?
Exactly right. And I think that's the thing that I think boardrooms are struggling with in terms of when you talk to people at board level who work in professional services, what they're talking about is if we go down this route, what happens in a decade, in 2 decades' time,
is there a
when
choice?
We need to have managers. There won't be any managers.
When you say if we go down this route, aren't we already there? I think we've gone down it.
I think there is a choice. I think there is always a choice, and a lot of the narrative from the AI industry is to tell us that we don't have a choice, but we almost always have. Like also with other major technological developments in the past, most countries around the world don't have nukes, and we have nuclear non-proliferation for a reason. There was a different path where every country has nuclear weapons, and we would be in a very unstable world. Probably we wouldn't even be here recording this podcast today. Instead, we chose the path, and our leaders chose a path where we restricted nuclear proliferation, and we have not had a nuclear war since World War II, which is a fantastic achievement. So I think we do have a choice. This doesn't mean rejecting all AI. I think there is a lot of AI systems that are tools that help people do their job better, that are very useful. Things like AlphaFold from DeepMind, based here in the UK. It's only trained on data about proteins, and it solves scientific questions about proteins. That's really helpful. What we should avoid is superintelligence, AI that is built to replace all humans at all tasks and to make us not be in control